All right.
Well, we finally made it.
Yes, we did. Welcome to Volume 19 of Narrative and Focus. I got my boy Hunter with me here. Appreciate you for being here.
Yes, sir.
And he wearing my clothes, so shout out him for that.
Man, if you guys don't got some yet, you got to get some.
Yeah, my boy been supporting.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me, by the way, brother.
Of course.
It's been a long time coming.
It's a pass today.
It's okay. I couldn't wear Dodger blue. I couldn't do it. My ego had to make me wear the opposite.
Yeah. But we in Marina Del Rey right now. It's a beautiful day.
It is.
Can't complain. Yeah, we good to be here.
Yeah, bro.
So tell us who you are, where you're from, what's your narrative?
So my name is Hunter. I am from Newport Beach, California, and my narrative is a life of success through servitude. I've always wanted to give back to people. I've always seen, growing up, my grandfather did it, my parents do it, and I always want to make the smaller person feel like the biggest person in the world. And somewhere where that's kind of inspired me outside of my own family was seeing like Drake do the God's Plan music video when we were younger. And it's just like, I think the greatest gift that we have from God is to make someone smile, to help someone, to be selfless. So anything I could do with my creativity, my narrative, whether it's music or another facet of success, just to help people and let someone know, hey, you're not alone.
Yeah.
That's what drives me.
Yeah.
And that's my narrative at the end of the day.
Nah, that's beautiful. I'd say on a small note, you definitely, I haven't known you too long, but I feel like you're one of the most giving people already.
Appreciate it, brother.
Today, we was walking here, this nigga would not let me, he wouldn't let me carry one of these damn chairs up in here.
I'm stubborn, bro.
Yeah, but in a good way,
No, most definitely.
But nah, that's meaningful. I feel like I can't think of a better way to live. Like that's what we should be doing. So
I agree. When like Christ carried his cross, like he carried it for us. So I feel like anybody else's cross that I can help carry is that's what gets me through my days. And I could have the worst day possible, bro. If I can help someone, it'll make me feel like I had nothing wrong.
Yeah, we all need to adopt that mindset.
We do. I'm a sinner, though. I'm not perfect.
Nice. I mean, yeah, that's everybody. So
it is.
There's beauty in that. Side note, actually, you was talking about the God's Plan video. If you could make, I guess this is a random question already, but
starting off quick today.
Yeah. If you could make a music video, I guess maybe like that, or just like any type of music video, what would you want to put in it? As in, like, to show a message like that, maybe.
I'd honestly, I feel like that'd be something that I want to create over like different continents. Like, I want to do something for like each continent, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's something I've thought about a little bit. The problem is my mind's all over the place always. I don't have like a fine-tuned idea yet, but for example, I'd like to go like build like water wells in places where there's not much water, or where schools are, just like a little hut. I'd like to make them an actual school. Like, you know how Akon kind of did?
Yeah.
And I'd like to just show clips of doing that, or even like bringing like blankets to kids at the hospital. Stuff like that,
Yeah.
Doing good things and spreading positivity, and keep the profanity out of that song for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
have
I
to.
can see that happening for sure.
I think that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Because, in today's world, dude, in the music industry, it can be, as you know, it can be very dark. There's a lot of moments that are not as pretty as some can be, but if we can make it a positive place, man.
For sure. We're going to bring that.
It's a good thing.
That good energy in, so.
Try to.
For sure. Well, yeah, speaking of music, you walk us through your path into becoming an artist.
Yeah, so I was kind of asking myself this a minute ago, and I was like, what made me like music so much? Was it my dad playing the Game and 50 Cent in the car on the way to school? Was it my mom playing the country music and Kenny Chesney? And I was like, what did I enjoy about it? And I think the thing that I noticed from a young age was music is the one vessel that everybody needs, everybody likes. It's almost like water.
Yeah.
It can connect you whether you understand what they're saying or not. It makes the body move. It makes the brain happy. And it's a lot of people share good moments together with music. You go to a concert with, thousands of people you don't know, and they're all smiling and having fun. And I think that's what made me love music so much. And then in high school, you see these guys start living the life of every person dreams of, right?
Yeah.
The nice cars, the money, the clothes. And so when I was a little bit more immature, that kind of drew me to be like, okay, how can I get into this? And then you grow up a little bit and you're like, okay, well, let me find a positive way to do this, and that's the life through servitude that I've now lived by. 10 years ago, it was different,
Now, yeah.
you know, and so
It's a journey.
it's a journey. And so I started freestyling with my buddies for fun, and we were like, yo, we can do this pretty well. Like, let's go into the studio, let's have fun. And we just started making music, and it's been growing and it's been maturing, and it's been a lot of fun, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
What do you love most about making music?
I think it's creative expression. And a lot of times before I would, start making music and freestyling or just like writing songs, I didn't really know how to like express my frustrations with the world or my sadness or my happiness. I felt like everything I was doing had to be filled with something else.
Yeah.
And music is that hole that's only God can fill for me. I got God and I got music. Those are like my two backbones.
Yeah.
And without music, man, I have nowhere to express myself. It helps me become a more healthy individual.
Nah, that's good.
You know?
First, I definitely agree with you on I've actually had a few artists on here, and everyone says, like, and I agree, of course, but music is like a universal language.
It
When
is.
you put it in water, I like that term.
Yeah, man.
Water right there.
It is. And a lot of water, man. And a lot of good music in this world.
Yeah. But, yeah, when it comes to writing, because well, it's funny because I'm actually starting, I didn't tell you this yet, but I'm trying to get into songwriting.
I love it.
Which I've never done. I've never made any music at all. So I try to DJ a little bit, but it's just alternate music.
Doesn't even matter. Whatever you want to do, you have the personality and the drive to go do it. I mean, look at where we are now. What episode is this? 19?
19, bro.
It's consistent.
Appreciate it.
What made you want to do that?
So I journal, like that's my creative outlet.
Beautiful.
The way you write music to express things, for me it's journaling.
Okay.
A lot of the time. And with my closest friends that I talk to on that level, sometimes I'll share my journals with them. Like, because we'll always talk about certain things like mental head spaces or this or that. And I also wrote an article actually last semester. But I've been told I'm a good writer a lot, like the way I paint my stories, but also like to me it's just like you said, it's a creative outlet. Like when I write, I feel like I'm letting out whatever that is.
Yeah.
In a good way, or I mean not a bad way, but in a good way. Like that energy's coming out in a positive way, and I feel like it clears my mind.
And let me ask you this: does it unlock you more? Like, I feel like sometimes as people we put like constraints on ourselves. When you write and you let it free flow and you let all that stuff out of your head, do you feel like you like unlock like new powers within your like brain? It's how far you can take things?
Yeah, and I think that's mainly because when it's me writing, I try to let down like every wall that I have, because it's just me. It's like, and I should be more vulnerable in the real world, but when I'm writing, like I can be as vulnerable as I want because it's just me writing.
Yeah.
So I feel like that opens up those superpowers where it's like, man, I could do whatever I want, write whatever I want.
No judging.
Yeah, no judging, and spinning it the way I want. And I mean, that's like the purest form, and it's funny because that's received well when I share it with my closest friends. So,
of course.
But
and it's important, I would say. Like, I would say the same thing for me, but I think journalism's great because you can always go look back at how you felt that day and analyze things too. And I think every successful individual that I've at least listened to, whether it be Tech Talk or business summits, they all mention that they started journaling, and when they did, it changed their life for the better.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
So
I was just talking to my friend actually on the way here. I was like, because I got him into journaling, and he was like, "Do you look back on your journals?" And I try not to unless I feel like I need to. But it definitely is like that. Because I have like a really nice actual journal book that I keep, and I can look back on it, and I definitely will, especially when I get older, like see the progression of my journey. But yeah, like it's a beautiful thing to like have that there and know it. It's like little stages of your progression.
Yeah, because oftentimes we even like forget the bad things, and so we forget how we healed or how we moved through a stage. And with that, my friend, you're not gonna forget a damn thing.
Fact. I actually got tattooed one of my a journal entry I wrote
No way.
in South Korea. Yeah,
That is awesome.
that was like a real meaningful one to me. I don't plan on tattooing another one, but like that was like a real declaration to myself, like how I want to live my life. So
Yeah.
I, like stamp it in stone or whatever.
Well, let me ask you one more question, just real quick. I know I'm flipping the roles here, but
We chilling.
when you journal, yeah, at least I kind of could compare it to how you went to South Korea. You went alone.
Yeah.
When you're journaling, you go alone, and like, did you feel like kind of took like a weight off your back of like, hey, I can do what I want to do and really like push myself to be like a bigger person here?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Like it was. I was actually talking to my other friend yesterday about this, because he wants to solo travel, and we were talking about. I was reflecting. I was like, I'm not a introverted person, but like I keep to myself most of the time.
I'm the same way. I understand what you mean.
Yeah. And not that that's a bad thing at all, but when I'm out there, I feel like I made an effort to put myself out there, and because I was alone, I was like, I gotta put myself out there, see what happens, make connections.
You got no other choice.
Yeah, no other choice. No other choice, for real. And then, I was just telling you, but like I was meeting people.
Yeah.
I met good people along the way, and that happened because I opened myself up to those opportunities, and I feel like I know why I opened myself up more, because I was out there alone, but I want to try to bring some of that back here, as in like still like be as open as I was out there, out here, or at least more open, so I can open myself up to even more opportunities.
100%.
Or connections with people. So
you just prove to yourself that you can go do it. And trust me, if you could do it in a country where they don't even speak our language most of the time, you could do it anywhere you want to do it, brother. Anywhere.
Like, damn, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, South Korea was good though. It was like there in Japan and China, they're like some of the most homogenous countries. So
they are.
They're like all.
Have you been to China?
Before this, I was planning a trip to China because I haven't been yet, but I'm trying to go next spring because my brother's studying abroad in. Have you met my little brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's studying abroad in Kyoto, so I want to go see him and then go to China for like.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I was just telling my grandmother 2 nights ago, I was like, hey, I want to go to China, like, and they were like, her and my family were like, really? And because, you know, China has like a weird stereotype or whatever. Yeah. And I was like, no, but after I saw the speed stream, their technology is so damn cool.
That's why, like, it got to my mom a little bit too, because like, yeah, the stereotype is very strong, like, as in around China, but like when you really see it, and I haven't seen it myself, but I know people from there, and they would tell me about it. And then like, there's not many people in the world I would, like, there's very few. If I was to do what other people were doing, it would be Speed one, because he just be traveling around the world, like showing all different cultures in their like rawest form, truest form.
He shows all the intricacies.
Yeah, exactly. Like without any bias to it. It's like, this is what it is. This is how it is when I'm reacting to it. I mean, interacting with it. It was either that or, you know, David Attenborough.
I've heard the name many times. I have zero clue who that is though.
He's the voiceover a lot of the National Geographic documentaries.
Okay.
That'll like just go to random like places in nature and like show people who mostly like live in cities that will never get a chance to go to those places, like show what wildlife is like in Antarctica, the Amazon, Sahara Desert, at the bottom of the ocean. Like,
see, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's like,
when we're done here, you best put me on to that.
I will.
You gotta show me.
But damn, I forgot I was just spilling it.
No, I love it.
Yeah, it was
You're prepping a trip to China because your brother was studying abroad, man.
So I definitely want to go. I'm trying to get my dad to go.
Really?
Because he wants to go see the Great Wall.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you want to go?
I do.
Sure, bro.
Hey,
we should link up out there.
I'd be more than happy to, brother.
Yeah.
Plus, come on, the food.
Bro.
Do you like dim sum? And
yeah.
Dude, there's nothing like it.
Have you been? Well, what's your favorite Chinese food in LA?
I don't know too many spots in LA.
Same also.
I'm being honest. Well, what's it called?
Gang Chow.
Gang Chow. You're gonna have to show me because the only dim sum spots I really go to in OC, and
Okay.
I don't even know what they're called. I just know what they are because I don't read the writing.
Yeah, that's hard to read.
It's in symbols, and I don't speak a lick of Mandarin, brother.
It's hard. Isn't that like? Yeah, those languages are hard to learn.
They are very hard.
Yang Chow, it's up in downtown LA.
Okay.
It's really good. It's like a hole in the wall. You like shrimp?
Oh, I love shrimp.
That's all I need to hear.
I like anything except you will not catch me eating like a cockroach or nothing like that. But
I agree. Yeah, you won't catch me. What's the craziest thing you've eaten?
scorpion.
Like the lollipop or like?
No, I took in Vegas, they have tequila shots with scorpions in them. And so now I've granted it is dead, like this big, but they fold up the tail and take the stinger out.
So you could like.
You just swallow that thing whole, man. It tastes like popcorn though. It don't taste bad.
You could taste it.
Yeah.
But to taste it, you have to chew it. I mean, no, not really. But like.
Debatable.
You know what? I would not be, especially if I'm in Vegas. If I got a few shots in me, I'll probably try.
Yeah, man. It's one of those things where the testosterone kicks in and you're like,
Yeah, fuck it.
ain't nothing stopping me now.
Yeah. Out of 10, what would you rate that?
I would rate the experience an 8,
Okay.
just because a little bit of the tail was hard to get down.
Yeah.
But you know what? It pushed me past my fears of insects and eating crickets and stuff like that. So I think anything that can push you past the fear, whether that's a roller coaster or skydiving, whatever it is, I think it's a beautiful thing.
Facts. Yeah, I think for me, if I was to eat an insect, I would probably do a scorpion. I don't know why, but I feel like
They're not
for
that
no reason,
bad.
I feel like they would taste better than. Well, probably not for no reason, but I feel like they taste better than a lot of other ones.
And it's weird. They just taste like popcorn. It is very bizarre. It's like a buttery crunch.
Yeah. Have you skydived?
No, I want to. What about you?
I have.
You did, right?
Yeah, when I went to Arizona with my friends, but you getting so off topic, but it's okay.
That's fine, man.
It was 3 of us, but there was like one small, like tin can plane. Like it was not like a nice plane. I was like, oh, this is not good.
You were worried about shaking?
Yeah. Well, no, like I was actually very calm the whole time. I was like, all right, I mean, I'm gonna jump out of a plane. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a parachute. But then the 2 girls, they went together, but they went after me, so I went by myself. And I was like, damn, okay, I'm going first and alone, so that kind of sucks. Well, not alone, like, well, yeah, like alone with someone
on your back. Yeah.
But it was still fine up until I got up in the air, and it was fine. But as soon as they opened the door,
it's like, oh my
God. I could
God.
feel how cold the air was because of how high up we were and how fast the wind was moving. And I looked down, like, oh. Then it all hit. I was like,
hands start getting like this.
I was like, I'm really about to jump out of the fucking plane.
Yep.
And I did. In the first 10 seconds. Well, the first 10 seconds felt like a roller coaster, and then after that, it was like.
Don't you just reach like a maximum speed and you just float?
What's it called? Terminal velocity, I think.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So then you feel like you're floating, which is amazing. But when we were doing on the parachute, it wasn't like. It was spinning for like a cool 45 seconds, so I was like,
oh no,
I might die.
You were going like this?
Yeah, like he was trying to fix it the whole time. I don't know how they do it, but he was trying to fix it. And he fixed it at the end, but it was like 45 seconds of falling with him trying to fix it, so I was nervous.
So wait, did you chunk it or?
Chunk it?
Like, did you you puke or anything?
Oh, nah, bro, nah, not at all.
Okay, good.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, no.
That was good.
Yeah.
But I mean, after you did that, I mean, did you lose your fear for some other things?
What are my fears right now? No, it's funny because I still have a fear of heights, but like jumping out of a plane was not the same.
Because you had a parachute?
I think so. And also because I was like, if I'm gonna fall, I'm probably not gonna survive because I'm hitting so hard. So I was like, it's a win-lose. There's no in between.
Yeah, you're right.
Like it's gonna end. If it's gonna end, it's gonna end.
And it's probably gonna end painfully or painless.
Yeah, painless.
Painless.
But I would say heights, deep sea. I mean, I could swim.
Yeah.
But deep sea, like deep blue water.
Like when it gets dark and you can't see beneath you. That's my only fear left.
Yeah.
It's just that.
So I went. Well, would you swim with sharks?
I would.
Do it.
I would. Have you done it before?
I was in a cage in Hawaii with sharks, and that.
No way.
Well,
it's a dream of mine to do that to get over my fear.
You should. Like it was. The sharks weren't in the cage with me. But
no, I know. You're in the gray metal one, right?
But that definitely helped a little bit, seeing like how big they are. Well, that doesn't usually help, but, but like they're like that was more like eye-opening how big they are and how calm they move underwater, because it was a really windy day and it was like all hell breaking loose above water, and then you look under and they're just like chilling, like just
it's very steady underneath the wave.
Yeah. But looking down and seeing nothing but blue, I don't know if I'll ever get over that.
It's, you know what I think it is for me? Is that you really don't know what's down there. Like if that megalodon is somewhat alive and he decided to come up that day,
it's just,
you're getting turned into some bait.
Yeah, there ain't no, you're in their world, they're not in ours.
Exactly.
So that's how it is. Like there's a lot of things I want to do, like bungee jump, but scuba dive, I don't need to for that reason. Like
have you snorkeled?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
No, I'm the same way. That's why I haven't scuba dived yet.
Yeah, it's like it's not a necessity.
Yeah, I don't need a bull shark 60 miles an hour at my dome. I'm cool.
But you definitely love swimming with sharks, I think. So
yeah.
You want to do it in Hawaii?
I want to do it with great whites.
See, you're going all the way to the top.
I have to. I'm the type of person where if I do something crazy, I have to go all in.
Okay.
I have to go all in.
That's sometimes me. I wouldn't say most of the time. Sometimes. Yeah. But when it comes to sharks, I don't think I would go all in right away.
Yeah.
But that's
I can't blame you for that one.
That's good though.
That's the redneck in me, bro.
They have some here in California.
Yeah, they do.
And then what? Australia.
Australia and the Bay Area too.
You want to do it here or there? Or?
I want to do it in Australia, just because I don't know what it is. I don't like the kelp. I can't stand snorkeling or swimming anywhere with kelp. It like creeps me out that I can't see past that.
Yeah, watching those movies, like anything could be up in there.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So
Steven Spielberg screwed the hell out of our generation.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Is the water in Australia cold? 'Cause to me, it's cold here. Like it's not freezing, but
it's colder here than it is in the East Coast. I would assume it would be warmer in Australia, right?
It's colder here than the East Coast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
At least when
like Florida. Like
Florida's warm.
Okay, yeah.
New York beaches, yeah, it's probably the same to here.
Okay.
But Virginia Beach, I know, is a little bit warmer as well.
Yeah. Actually, he's from Orange County. What's the best beaches up in SoCal?
Well, you trying to go for a date, or you trying to go with the homies? No, there's I think the best beaches are in Laguna.
Yeah.
I would argue because they're clean. You know, you got cool ones for surfing like Doheny, but there's intricate beaches along Laguna Beach. There's tens of different ones you can go to. There's Table Rock, where they have like a pool made out of natural rock, and the water flows into it, so it's like a pool on the ocean. And that one's great. And there's one off of a place called Rose Street.
Really clear there, or no?
I would say for the most part it is. I mean, it's not Turks and Caicos see-through, but it's definitely better than, like, I would say a Manhattan Beach. As far as clarity goes.
Yeah, it's better than here. I feel like when you go down there, it gets better. I mean, past there, it gets good too.
Yeah.
But
San Diego's got some pretty beaches too.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're going for a beach in Orange County, go to Laguna. In between Dana and the main part of Laguna, though, don't go anywhere past downtown.
Yeah. Have you surfed?
Only thing I could surf on is a beat, my friend. I'll face plant if I tried. Have you?
I've tried literally here once in elementary school, like
Oh, so you were younger when you did that?
Yeah, it was like a field trip thing. But I did for like 10 seconds, and it was really fun. And then I ate, well, not ate shit, but I just like ate water.
Yeah.
But like those 10 seconds when I was up in the board, it was like really fun. So if I had free time and wasn't and got a little more of my fear of the deep water, I mean, that's not deep, but still.
It's still, bro. Shark is from 20 feet.
So then I would do it more. But I've done it once, and it was really fun.
Yeah.
So
I'll make you a deal. You ever try it again? And you get to the point where you can do it, I'll learn how to do it, and I'll do it with you.
All right. We're going to have it. however many years from now, we're gonna have a clip of us doing it.
Yeah, we do.
So we'll see.
And the board's gonna knock more of my teeth out.
Yeah. Oh wait, you don't gotta walk in with me next time.
Oh, it's okay.
We're talking like another 30 minutes, not 30, but for a minute.
Man, I had to throw the hoodie on. I was getting too cold.
Yeah. This is what I'm working with today.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you got the shorts on.
Huh?
Start getting goosebumps, bro.
Yeah, literally. I'm these Mexican shorts. I'm getting the World Baseball Classic. It's like
Yeah, I love that. I always like those jerseys.
Yeah, bro.
I like them out of all of them the most. I like the Mexican ones, and then I like I guess for baseball I like those, and for soccer I like Argentina.
Yeah.
The baby blue.
Yeah, Argentina has some nice ones.
And in Brazil too, but I don't know if I like the uniforms or I just like the fans that they got. You feel me?
Fans that be wearing them.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Crop top the Neymar jersey.
Yeah. Y'all know who I'm gonna be watching for the World Cup this game.
Yeah.
I'm not watching the game. I'm watching the cuts.
That's right. That's right. Put me in the booth.
Do you watch? Whatever. Do you watch
Like soccer?
soccer?
So I watched when the World Cup happens. I do. A couple of my buddies, actually, funny enough, one of my homies was the top FIFA player in the world like 3 of the last 6 years. So I got really into FIFA, and so I know I learned the game of soccer through playing FIFA. And
FIFA the game.
Yeah, the game.
I was talking about actual players.
No. Man, we might be sitting in some premium grade leather chairs right now if it was. But no. So I learned soccer through that. I fell in love with it. So when the World Cup's on, or the Olympics or stuff like that, and not Olympics, but when the females do it too, bro, I got into the women's soccer too.
Oh yeah.
Is it just the World Cup? Is it every 2 years?
Oh, it's every 4 years.
Every 4 years.
Yeah.
So La Liga? That's what I'm thinking of. I watched La Liga too.
They have Euros every 4 years, which is it's right in between the FIFAs.
That's what's every 2 years in. So you got Madrid, you got Barca.
Well, they also just added the FIFA Club World Cup.
Okay.
So now it's FIFA World Cup, but it's not nations. It's the best clubs playing.
Well, I got to get more into it.
Yeah.
I'll have you teach me about it sometime, because I think soccer is the most difficult sport.
That's actually we can go into that real quick. Because my friend, me and him argue about that all the time.
Okay.
It's very hard. Well, I have the biggest appreciation for the sport because it's the most global sport.
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
Everybody can play it. Everybody, because all you need is a ball and some shoes to set up a goal.
That's it.
So that's why anybody, that's why people be playing all over the world. Which is also why I love watching the international games.
Yep.
You see all the different nations playing it. But what's your argument for it being the hardest? My friend's argument is it's the hardest to score.
I think it's the hardest because of the cardio aspect. I can't dribble a ball to save my life. I look dumb as hell I'm look like I got clown shoes on. But I think the cardio that you have to have, the grit that you have to have to consistently do that, to curve the ball with your foot, I just think that's so impressive. But I would say I think the hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball.
Yeah. And me,
what do you think?
Player, I biasly would agree that that's the hardest thing to do.
Yeah.
But I do think soccer. I wish I played soccer because my body frame is built for that. I feel like. Although I never really did, and stamina is something I would have to learn because I'm a short speed distance runner.
Yeah.
The long distance, but I played it once when I was living in Spain. I played with the locals every weekend, which was fun.
Hell yeah.
But they would cook my ass.
Oh, it builds character, bro.
Yeah.
If you're not getting cooked, you ain't gonna be great.
Yeah. But I have an appreciation for it because I feel like that's probably the hardest sport to go pro and be the best because you have the whole world competing.
Right. It's not just Oklahoma or Orange County putting out prospects for baseball.
Yeah. Or football is hard, but only Americans really play football.
It's true.
So the pool is smaller than the whole fucking globe.
Yeah, your percentage is probably 10 times better.
Yeah.
For success rates.
Bro, it's funny when I was out in Spain, everybody would think I'm, Lamine Yamal.
Yeah.
And my little brother looks more like him than me. So
I could see that.
yeah, but I would have people like, cause I bought this jersey and I would wear it, and people would stop me and like try to take photos.
Really?
I swear to God.
That's funny. So your younger brother's named Tay, right?
Tay and
Yeah. That's right.
Your siblings?
Yeah, I got two. I got a younger brother, he's 2 years younger than me, and then I got a sister who is 7 years younger than me. So I mean that's why I know all the princess movies. I know every word to Frozen. You know what I mean?
What's your favorite?
Princess movie?
Yeah.
Princess and the Frog. That and Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. I gotta rewatch. I mean, I have a problem where I watch movies once and then I remember how it makes me feel, and then I just leave it at that.
Yep.
But
Ain't a bad thing to do.
that's good. Yeah.
It's okay to revisit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But okay, let's get back on.
Back into what we were
Yeah.
talking about before I took this thing off the train tracks, bro.
Could you walk us through your creative process and like making music?
Yeah, so funny enough, my creative process is pure chaos. There is not a right way to do it for me. There's not a wrong way to do it. Again, I stated earlier, I started becoming an artist through doing freestyles. So what I do with my creative process is I wait for like that feeling. It's like a calling. Like as corny as it sounds, I wait for like that feeling inside me to like say like, hey, this is what we're doing tonight. It could be 3 a.m, it could be 8, it could be 3 p.m. I get that calling, I listen to beats, and when I hear something I like, I drag it over into Logic and I just freestyle on it. And thanks be to God is my gift. I can make a song first take and I can do 20 songs in a night. Have those demos. It's crazy. Now, I do have ADHD, like an absolute son of a bitch. It's crazy, but I think that helps my brain like keep going like this. I won't even know what I said, and I'll go back and I'm like, wow, I said some pretty eloquent things.
Yeah.
And that's my creative process. I listen to beats I like, and I throw it on there, and it helps when you have something you're dealing with. Like there was a girl I was talking to for a long time, and anytime something happened with her, oh my God, I made an album a night. You feel me? Like it was R&B, whatever. But and I think maybe toxically that was why I kept things going with her, because it kept me. I was able to gain something from it, even though it wasn't healthy for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, creative process definitely just freestyle, man. And I build off that. Then I go back and write, and then that's when you have a song made. You know.
One, I gotta see that in action. But two, I've heard. Well, yeah. I feel like I'm not surprised that you make a lot of the, or something is just come to you easier when you're in that emotional state or whatever.
Yeah.
So when you're not in that state, how do you, or do you still even try to make music?
So,
or how do you
that's where the difference is. So when I'm not in that state, and this is where I've grown as a person, especially in the past few months, I can kind of just think of what I create an image in my head. I'm like, okay, what do I want this song to look like? I've created like a music video in my head.
Yeah.
And so I kind of like daydream while I sit there, and I close my eyes, and that's how I do it. Or, you know, if I see something on Instagram too, and it's a post or it's like a quote, I'll build it off that. Or I'll just have my homies say, hey man, this is what happened to me today. Like, you make something to help me get through it. And that's kind of the way I'll frame it.
That's good. That's a lot of different angles. Just like making something for others or visualizing. I feel like that visualization is key. Like trying to imagine that state maybe.
It is, and you can kind of like something too that I do is I listen to a beat and I try and think of like a color, like what does it feel like? And so once I have that color, I have these lights in my room, and you can control them with your phone. The hue lights from Philips, those things bang, by the way. And you put the whatever color that you think of the song sounds like, and it kind of helps your brain get into that color with lyrics, with a flow, with a cadence, the way you deliver the word, the way you pronounce it, how much emphasis you put on the T's, the S, you know. So there's a lot of different things, I guess, that naturally I do with my creative process, but I guess they don't feel like so many things now that I've been doing it for years, and it's about time to get dropping, you know. I said it's about time to get dropping.
Nice. Hey, whatever I can, we're gonna link in the bio.
Yeah, trust me, I will. I gotta show you some stuff soon too, because it's about ready. I told myself, get through school, and once you graduate at LMU, shout out your pops, by the way. Dr. Damon Hines, the absolute best professor I've ever had. You know, without school, I got to go serve that purpose, and now I got to follow my true narrative.
Yeah.
You know, so spit on words, baby.
Nah, that's smooth. But the part of you saying about like it being corny about the film, like I feel like that's not corny at all. I feel like, yeah, like creativity. I was just talking to I have a lot of random conversations, but with my friend we were talking about, and there's a lot of truth to what he said, and I can't disagree with anything he said. But he was like, creativity comes from the brain.
It does.
Yeah, but I was saying like you were saying like you have a feeling, as in like, oh, this is the time to go make music.
Yep.
Or this is that. I feel like that's the way. I don't know how to word it, but I feel like creativity funnels at least through that way a little bit.
Yeah, it does. It's a very free-flowing thing. You can't. It's like you're saying with your journaling. It just flows.
Yeah.
You can't put a cap on it. You can't put a lid on it. It's no, because the moment you do, and the moment, oh, I'm stepping out of my lane, or maybe I shouldn't feel this way or have this, you know, emotions. Everything goes out of whack.
Yeah. Then you put in like a lens on it that's just, it muddies like what the pure piece is.
Yeah, you get stuck. You can't get your feet out of the quicksand.
Facts.
You know.
I feel like this chair's in quicksand.
It keeps sinking on you, or what?
Yeah.
You finna be sitting back like that. Whoa, I see what you're saying.
Too big back.
That's
okay,
funny.
but yeah, your school is right over there.
It is. That way. Shout out Quavo. Yeah, Mr. Graduate yourself over here.
You too, I was about to say,
Shout out to the both of us.
Shout out to the both of us, man.
And you are actually going to be at LMU next year. That's going to be pretty damn cool.
Yeah. The only way I wouldn't is if I get an offer to stay there.
Yeah.
At UMZ, but otherwise, my ass going to be right over there. So.
Well,
I can't wait. I'm excited.
I'm excited for you, man. It's LMU, I will say, is a phenomenal school. Definitely some days you wake up, you don't want to go. Yeah. But I will say, your dad was the only professor out of maybe, God, how many did I have? Like 20 something? To where I genuinely felt like I was disrespecting them if I missed class. That's great. He's the only one that I didn't play like hooky with.
Yeah. I feel like that's I'm going to tell him, and that'll put a smile on his face. Like, I can't think of a better compliment. Like, that's.
Yeah. I never could bullshit him. I just couldn't do it. It felt so disrespectful if I were to have, you know? And he taught me a lot, and I think something that he taught me deeper than just like the curriculum per se is perspective. And through reading, I never thought through reading Winnie the Pooh I never thought by reading that I would gain so much life perspective just on people. And it's crazy. It's just wild. I was sitting there, I'm like, he's going to have me read what? Like, what is this guy on?
Who is this nigga, bro?
and it was the best thing I ever did. And he showed me a lot of respect from day one. He shows all of his students respect. And so I think when I walk in a room now, no matter what I do, it helps me give every individual respect, even when I have reasons maybe not to, because he had reasons to not give certain students respect. And he never changed who he was because of someone who did something that didn't align with what he did.
Yeah.
And I think that is it's one of the most beautiful things I ever learned.
All right. Well, on his behalf, I appreciate that, because I'm sure he would say that.
Yeah,
but,
you should be a little more like him, bro. I'm kidding.
I learned a few things from him. We're trying to get a few more. But I read the book, and I haven't read it in a while. He got it from my grandmother, because my grandmother's a librarian, so she would have him read.
Yeah.
Have us read, and it's funny, because I used to hate reading. Now I read a lot. But he had me read that book, and I remember this is where my memories fucked up. Mm-hmm. Like I said with the movies, I remember how to make me feel, but not so much as like the core lesson.
I'm the same way.
But do you remember like what you took away most from that book?
Most from that book is I feel like every character, I was like forced to dissect them, right? Mm-hmm. Whether it's Piglet or Pooh or Tigger, even Christopher Robin, and then it's called like a Eeyore.
Eeyore, yeah.
And there's like a busy Banson, or it's a busy something. But anyways, all those characters, not only did we dissect them, we applied leadership values to them. And you're thinking, how the hell is Piglet a leader? but you can compare them to like real life individuals in the most like childish way, and I think there was a beauty in that because it made everything in the world seem more humanized. And it's like if you really like look at someone, you can understand why they do the things they do, why they feel the way they do, and it kind of encouraged me to just not really judge somebody by what they present themselves as, to understand they got a battle too. And I think that's really like out of everything I took away was with just and how you can compare them to like Pooh is like a leader by who he is. He's just an infectious personality, and then you can compare that to someone like Eeyore, who maybe brings up like tough conversations, but shit, sometimes they're realistic, you know. So and if you asked me a book that I had in any other class, good luck. I don't remember. It's out of the question.
One I'm gonna have to reread it too. It makes me wish I took his class. I'll never tell him that to his face.
Oh, watch this.
But yeah, damn.
Yeah, I was quite upset. I know I told you earlier that I couldn't find him at graduation.
Yeah.
I felt like it was like a part of me that was just like, it's like that's why I pushed through that semester was because of you.
Yeah, I'll FaceTime him sometimes. He can say what's up.
No, you should. He's good people, man.
Yeah.
Great people.
But how was your overall experience at LMU?
Overall, it was a good one. You know, I was someone who, I don't know why, I just never loved school. I felt like, and this may sound really narcissistic or douchebaggy, but I always felt like my purpose was greater than what a book could teach me. I always took value from street smarts and like real life lessons outside of what I was forced to learn. And I think that's the nature of curiosity and creativity is you want to learn what you find out on your own. And a life experience can show me something that a book can't. Not division or math I haven't used long division a day since I learned it.
I learned it,
you know,
and forgot it the next day, and I'm here fine.
That's my point.
Yeah.
And you got calculators for that in the real world, and but outside of all that, the negativity that I felt when I was younger about school, I went to a tough high school. It was a college prep school, Santa Margarita Catholic. It's where Clay Thompson went. Shout out Clay, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But I got to LMU, and for the first time, it was like I have a little bit more control of what I'm learning, how I approach a class. I get out of it what I put into it, and I think the campus is great. It's a very mentally, it's a campus where I had mental clarity. I didn't feel boxed in. I didn't feel like I was, in a cage. I felt like I could like breathe, and I could feel the atmosphere, And the people are really cool. As far as like the students go, for the most part, you have your particular few that are tougher, but everybody was really cool, and you meet so many different people with different perspectives than what you go into it with. And I think my favorite part about it was meeting so many people that didn't think the same way I did.
Yeah.
Because it helped me become a more well-rounded individual.
I would say that's good, and I definitely agree with you on like, especially like the book I'm reading right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is one of the best books I feel like I've read, but it's because I really enjoy it, and it's something I want to read.
Yeah.
But as soon as you,
what's the name again?
It's called "The End of the World Is Just the Beginning."
Okay.
Mapping the collapse of globalization. That's a whole different story that I won't.
Yeah,
get
but
into.
okay.
But it's a very interesting book. It ties in heavily with. I study international relations, so it's a lot about like how the world industrialized to what it is today.
Some may say that's pretty important.
Yeah.
I would say it's pretty important.
For sure. But like, why America is basically the hegemon.
Yeah.
So why some things in the world are happening now to where like, yeah, it's
kind of like shifting in a way.
Yeah, shifting in a way, and there's a lot of effects that can happen because of that, or that will happen because of that.
Right.
But it's very interesting because like I feel like I can, and it goes like all the way back to the beginning of time, human civilization. So you can see the things that repeat.
Yep.
The things that will repeat if this happens or that happens. Like it's almost like I can not predict. I'm not no master, but I can like.
You're not Master Shifu.
Yeah. This can happen. That can happen. And it's interesting to see it play out. And I've always had it. Well, not always, but I enjoy geopolitics. Like
yeah, of course.
Understand how shit works because
I do too.
Yeah, like on the individual level, I don't have any influence on how the world works, but understanding it, I can help myself a little bit.
Exactly.
So,
The more you understand, knowledge is power.
yeah,
The more you read, the more you know, the more you see how things work, and even just like seeing things, like you said, kind of like being able to predict it before it happens. It puts you 10 steps ahead of everybody else.
facts.
And
Like,
that's how you gain an advantage in this world, brother.
like, yeah, I mean, and sometimes like that's all you can do sometimes, but I'm make sure I do it.
Yeah.
At least so. But I was saying that to say like I enjoy reading that book, but as soon as you assign me an international relations reading in school, I'm like I don't want to read about why Napoleon invaded this country on this day.
That's right.
So like it's like I feel you on that, as in like, yeah, doing what you want and like that curiosity kind of towards it.
No, it's so funny enough, in your dad's class, I forget which semester it was, first or second, because I took him 2 different times. And I did a project upon interpersonal relationships. And something that I found was that when you force, and this kind of correlated with my personal experience, when you kind of like force somebody to do something in a way where it's like, oh, I did this last time for you, so you do this for me this time. Or like, hey, I know you're going to like this, so like, let's try it. Or whatever. People are much less receptive to it. Just like you said, if you love international relations, but if someone hands you a book that you would have read alone, but are forcing you to read it,
It's just like
it's not going to work.
literally like.
But if you let them do it on their own, it's like a flower that just sprung out of nowhere.
Yeah, and it's funny, my dad tells me this because I don't know if your family has this, but I'm a middle child, so
Okay.
I'm like, we're very stubborn and independent, and we do what we want when we want. So
My
I'm
brother's
like
the
that.
same way. Yep.
So I'm like that, and it's multiplied or magnified because I'm a middle child. It's like I'll really, yeah. Sometimes it'll be like, fuck you, I'm not doing it just because
Yep.
you're telling me
Shit.
to do it.
Even I get that way as your oldest child, so I understand.
So like, it's I don't know why. Maybe it's just a human nature thing sometimes. Like,
Yeah, of course.
You don't want to feel like you're being told what to do, which is understandable.
That's natural.
Yeah. But it's real interesting. Point is, that's a good book. Tower of Pooh is a good book. So
And you can take a lot of good things from both.
yeah, and other books, and just like you don't gotta be reading. It could be music. It could be movies.
Podcasts nowadays too, man. It's crazy.
Looking at two people just talking on the beach. Never know.
Sounds like a couple of weirdos to me, bro. Who the hell could that be?
Let's see. What kind of things inspire you beyond music?
That's a good question. I would say I would start with inspiration coming from seeing, like again, like I was talking about, like the God's Plan video,
Yeah.
seeing people do philanthropy, like even like stuff that Mr. Beast does for people, or like, dude, even just like recently, like Drake bought that family their new car, and like they're like huge fans of him, so they went and this guy picks up his daughter from school every day, and they sing Drake. He was in the back car of a new car they bought, and the daughter turns around and just Drake's sitting right there. But I think just outside of that, seeing people do good for others, I get inspired by people's sacrifices they make for the ones that they love. And I think that is like the most beautiful form of a human experience, going back to that first question you'd asked me.
Yeah.
Because without sacrifice, life's not worth as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, when you see a guy like, you could even say Kobe Bryant, who all those years grinding and putting his body on the line, not only for his teammates, but his family. He didn't get to raise his kids as much as he probably wanted to. Same thing with a guy like Tom Brady. Those types of sacrifices. I think when I see people expand their vision farther than what their gift is, like Travis Scott, that's what really like made me realize there's so much more than just music that you can do. He does the biggest shoe line out of any artist or collaborator. He's done collaborations with McDonald's, PlayStation. He has his own watch with Audemars Piguet. He has his glasses with Oakley.
Didn't he just opened up a class at USC?
He did.
Yeah.
And I sent it to my dad immediately, and I'm like, shit, maybe I should have gone there instead.
It would happen the year we graduated anyway.
Of course. I guess it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Yeah.
But those types of things, and I think something else that inspires me is the devotion that the church has to God. because it's something that I couldn't do. I couldn't become a priest and, not talk to women the rest of my life, not go make my own money or like that. Maybe that's a little selfish, but I think that sacrifice is so inspirational to where like, I know when I get to the point where I can have that success of where I want to be, I can sacrifice a lot of my own time to help others like smile.
Yeah.
And that's inspiring to me, man.
Yeah, I mean, on that part, not everybody's built to be a priest. I don't think I could be one, but the fact that you still have that want to give, I think that's enough in itself for you. Like not everybody's gonna be the best at this or do this or that. It's just the idea of doing what you can. I feel like.
Yeah, it is, man.
On another note, I was because you just reminded me. Like I haven't thought of priest in a while or months. I forget what they were. But when I was in Georgia last summer, was it Georgia or Georgia? I went to this. It was like this cliff on the side of a mountain.
Was this when you were in like the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
Okay, I remember this.
Yeah, Georgia, the country. It was like there was these monks that would live in this like underground cave system. It wasn't underground. It was in the side of the mountain. But it was,
I know what you're talking about.
Over 1,000 years old.
Wow.
There's still some people living there today with like no phones, no nothing. And I was able to like see like you can't call them apartments or houses. It was literally like a hole in the wall. Like and they're just like living there intentionally because that's the way they want to live, like no distractions, so they can get closer. So, like that's a sacrifice. Yeah, like that's like I couldn't do that. I would want to do what Wimby did though. Like Wimby went to
when he was dribbling up the basketball 4 miles up the thing.
Yeah, but it's crazy to see that, or even just know that happens. Those type of sacrifices.
Yeah, and it's just sacrifice comes in many different forms, but I think that form may be the highest, at least that I could acknowledge.
I think, and there's different kinds of sacrifice. That's I think the highest form of physical sacrifice. I mean, no, mental also actually, because you're separating yourself from society. That'll do a lot mentally.
Yeah. Well, and think about all the temptation that you have.
Yeah.
From the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, and they don't give into a damn thing. The amount of strength and temperance that takes it's wild. It's unfathomable for me personally.
Each their own. I appreciate it from afar, but
yeah. Much love to them.
Facts. Wrap it up. Each time we pause, and we be talking for like another 20 minutes.
We do, man.
Some shit that's on camera. Let's see. Oh yeah, we was talking about faith. Can you walk us through your path in the faith?
Yeah, so I grew up Catholic. I got baptized, I think I was in maybe third or fourth grade. I was very young, and I grew up going to Catholic school. So kind of from the moment that I can remember, I was going to Mass every Wednesday and reading the Bible, doing Bible study, and it was kind of integrated into my early years. The older I've gotten, I've focused more so on just building my relationship with the Creator, who I believe, Jesus Christ. And I haven't really focused much on the church. I don't go to church. I probably should, but the last time I went, there was like a kind of like a poster in a way, and it says if you make 50 grand a year, you should donate this amount. If you make 150 grand a year, you should donate this amount. If you make over 500, and it just kept on going. And I was like, the way of the Lord is not to guilt trip for profits. That's the way of the devil.
Yeah.
So I haven't been since, but I'm like a Jesus freak. I love Jesus, bro, and I'm a sinner. I'm not better than anybody. I'm probably a lot worse than most people, but I focus on trying every day just to make my sins less impactful and hurtful to others, and less impactful and hurtful to myself. So whatever I do bad, make it less bad, and whatever I do good, I try and give God the glory for it and give him the credit he deserves, because, without God, man, I don't believe any of us are here.
Yeah.
And I don't believe we have the gifts we do. And that's why I believe with the creativity that we do have, like you doing this, eventually this is going to be touching many more people than it is today. Imagine 2028 or 2036, even in 10 years, bro. And that gift is through God, and he gave that gift to you because you have that personability and you're a good human being. And he knows you'll do the right things with it. And I believe that's why I can do music, because I'll do the right things with it, and I try and try and keep Jesus first. So yeah, I guess in short, Jesus is my everything.
Yeah, that was a better response than I could ask for. But I feel like what First you were saying was like, I only get good energy from you, and I feel like.
Well, likewise. I do have my bad days though, trust me, man.
Yeah. But knowing like your faith now, I can see a lot where it comes from, and I feel like you got an amazing head on your shoulders when you look at it that way. Especially because like, for me personally, I don't know exactly how I would describe my faith. Like I believe in God and that, but I never really believed in church for kind of that reason, because I'm like I feel like my relationship should be personal with like him.
Right. Not worried about the people who go act like they're perfect and
yeah. And like I feel like I can call on him now, and I don't have, or I could try to, and like I don't have to go somewhere to
yeah, you
make
don't.
that relationship. But that's interesting. What
And God's within us, brother.
That's a whole other thing, because I'm spiritual, so I feel like we're all connected, and we're all connected through him, like
100%.
all of that.
And I will say this too, I always tell people, like, whether it's Jesus for me or, you know, somebody else for you, like, as long as you are a good person and you live with good intent, I truly believe you'll make it to the promised land.
Yeah.
With whatever our faiths intertwine that to believe. If it's heaven for me, if it's somewhere else for another individual, I think if we're good, well-intended people, we'll all be living in the grace of God.
Yeah, nah, for real.
You know?
And I feel like I haven't studied religion religiously. But
you can write songs, you can write for Drake, bro. Six
but I feel like, well, I feel like I don't know. I've come into my world perspective is everybody has something to bring to the table, whether you're
I agree.
Ethiopian, American, Chinese, Russian. I feel like everybody can bring something, man or woman.
I agree.
And I feel like that's the same with religion. It's like I feel like there's some truth in all of them, and we're all, whatever it is, like there's something that could be interchangeable. Whether we call that God, they call that Allah, they call it the universe. I feel like there is some connection that
there's a universal understanding.
Yeah, so it's interesting. But I do want to go deeper into my religious studies, like personal studies.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's if you do come around to and you want to, you should. I'll show you before the Bible was modernized. For a better understanding, there was a lot of books they took out that described more biblical.
Yeah, see, that's what I would definitely be curious to. Like, I want to know what is not trimmed down. Like, I want to know, like.
Well, there's something interesting is what I'll tell you, and we could talk about it more at a later date when you're interested. It's called the Book of Enoch, Enoch, and it talks about the giants, which were originally protectors. And so, you know, you wonder where do all these stories of like giants and stuff come from, like who made this up? And it's all in books they took out of the Bible, which were originally in there, but when they made it more modern, people felt as if it was too scary for some to understand that could have happened, or it was too trippy. A lot of stuff like that, which is interesting, you know, but I like that, man. Yeah, God finds us, he's in us, and when you want him, man, he's there for you, bro.
That's the beauty of it. I believe that.
He shines through you, my boy, I'll tell you that much.
Through y'all watching.
Hopefully, all y'all watching.
There's a couple down there doing it.
They're doing the dirty, maybe not them today.
Maybe not them today. But yeah, okay, let's see. I gotta start thinking of a random question soon, but how would you say, how does music, I feel like we've touched on this.
Yeah.
How does music connect us across cultures?
Well, okay, like you look at, when you travel and you go to different places, at least for me, I love hearing what type of music they have. And I love being able to close my eyes when I listen to a song and say like, okay, I'm listening to Bob Marley. I feel like I'm in Turks and Caicos, I'm on the beach, or I feel like I'm in Jamaica. And I feel like the beauty of it, not only connecting us through cultures, man, is it can take you to like a better place. It can take you wherever you want to be. Like, close your eyes and listen to it. You feel like that's where you want to be. Like, close my eyes, listen to ESTG, going right down to ATL. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. But like the World Cup, you know, and the Super Bowl, like, all these different songs that get played there and that are going to be played at the World Cup, whether it be Drake or Future for rap. I think they might have Bad Bunny, they were saying again, or J Balvin. It's so cool because you have so many people who don't speak languages and they're singing the same song.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, in a way of, same way with religion, right? Like different languages, but the Bible's interpreted, talking about making up words. But I think it works in a similar fashion as religion does, and it brings people together. And me and you could never know each other a day in our lives. I could speak Russian and you could speak Spanish, and we could sing the songs and look at each other, smile, give each other a hug, and we feel that love.
Sure.
So that's where I would say that.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, it's a universal language. It's a few.
Yeah, I think it is.
Universal languages, but music is. I mean, they're all music. I'm trying to think if music is the most beautiful language. I would say yes in my eyes.
Yeah, I think it can be. Also, too, you know, like sampling nowadays, right? They have like Gunna when he sampled the old, like the Chinese chords.
Oh yeah.
That was really cool. That connected.
Literally,
it brings cultures together.
Yeah. And then I remember seeing like TikTok memes of I forget what it is. But yeah, just like, because it bridged like parts of the black community with the Chinese community. At least for us, like a lot of us got to hear some music like that was intertwined, and it sounded good. Like
it sounded damn good.
Fusion, like it's amazing.
And
Culture's fused.
it's, or even if you hear like, see, I'm blazing Drake today. If you hear like Drake on like when he did Mia with Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't know who Bad Bunny was. So it's about audience, and you learn more about their cultures through that, like what they talk about too.
Yeah.
And that's really cool. So
yeah, the merge. I mean, it's a beautiful thing when cultures merge. So
yeah, I'm just looking forward to the real music connecting us someday in heaven, man, with the angels singing.
Thanks.
That's what I look forward to.
Where would you want to? Okay, I got two random questions. Real quick.
Yeah.
Where would you want to travel? And
To somewhere I haven't been.
Yeah, somewhere you haven't been. And well, fuck it. Also, where's your favorite place that you have been?
Favorite place I have been, definitely Turks.
See that?
I think you could relate. That's a very,
Yeah.
I mean, the sand's like powdered sugar. The water's warm
Warm and beautiful and calm.
and beautiful. Then that's more of a personal life. We're talking about like going for fun. Might have to go back to Miami.
Yeah.
I mean, that
I
is,
haven't been there yet.
oh man,
I gotta go.
man, before you get into a relationship, man, you should go down there and have some fun.
Yeah, we got to stop by. Take a little quick trip.
But there's a couple places I really do want to go that I haven't been. And somewhere where I hope that what I do and what I enjoy could take me someday. I really want to go down to Africa and do a safari.
Same.
I think that would just be so cool. Just meeting people who live a totally different life and seeing a giraffe in the wild, bro. Are you kidding me? Like a lion?
Well, I mean,
With David Attenborough, right? That's the guy you were talking about?
Yeah. Wait, what'd you say?
I was saying David Attenborough's the guy you were talking about, right?
David Attenborough, yes, sir.
And there, and I think maybe to see some more of my roots, Ireland and Turkey. But I really do want to go to Dubai too. Yeah, Turkish delight, man. That's what the ladies call me. Yeah. Hey, man. 1 and 1, all the same. That's funny, man.
That's whatever. Wait, have
That's
you been to
funny.
Turkey?
I have not. I really do
What I've
want to
heard,
go.
it's the most beautiful, well, one of the most beautiful places, and I want to go.
Likewise.
Yeah.
And you know, there's so much, like a lot of, you know, Pontius Pilate and like the early Roman Catholic like
Yeah.
churches. You know, most of that history is in Turkey.
What part? How Constantinople? Well, it's not Constantinople anymore.
Now it's Istanbul.
Yeah.
But right in there is a lot of churches, a lot of holy like documents are still there. Churches. I forget what they're called. Like relics. Like where they keep the holy relics and stuff. A lot of that is in Turkey, and I had zero clue.
I didn't know that.
Because they traveled through there when they were going and spreading the word.
That's interesting.
So
Yeah,
it's
I would go.
very cool.
On another note, actually, if you want to well, just if you have a lot of money and time, I'm assuming.
Uh-huh.
I didn't realize this, but I think Georgia, the country I went to, is the first country in the world to, I don't know if it's like adopt Christianity as a national religion. Let me double check so I'm not.
Yeah, let's see real quick.
Fake. But I swear my professor said that. And they also created wine, which I love wine.
Georgia did?
Well, at least that's what they say. It's like that's where wine was first created or used, at least on record.
Thought that's awesome. Man, wine is such a.
Yeah. But I drank
so
wine
good.
out of like a 300-year-old shoe in the middle of nowhere.
I think you posted that, right?
I did.
I looked at that. I'm like, what the hell is this fool doing?
Yeah, that actually might, I've done some crazy shit, but that might be one of the craziest shit.
Did you get sick or no?
Not at all.
Okay, good.
Where? Sorry.
No, you're good.
Which country did? It says Armenia, so I was wrong. It was Armenia.
Armenia, yeah.
Yeah, that's the other place I went. But still,
Really
like,
cool.
it was crazy.
Shout out to all the fine Armenian women.
Facts. Yes, amen.
Yes, amen.
The other question was gonna be, yeah, let's say you just finished a session at the studio. It's anywhere between midnight to 2 a.m. Where are you gonna go to get food?
Man.
Where are you going to get food? Location's not a problem.
This is a good question. My favorite spots to go,
yeah.
I shit you not, are either the taco stands that are just randomly spread throughout LA, or the hot dog carts.
Those, bacon wrap hot dogs?
Yes,
Right.
Those, the hot dog. Man, I hear that coming out of a nightclub or the studio. I am a happy camper. But I think coming from Cali to In-N-Out is definitely always the play.
Yeah, you can't go wrong. Like,
You know, I got a random question for you real quick before we end.
all right. This first.
First question is a two-parted question. Have you had Whataburger?
I have but I don't remember it that well. I'm actually going to Houston next week, so I'll try it again.
Okay.
But my mom's from there, so she's been in Texas, not from Whataburger.
I know what you meant.
But
I feel like that was implied.
But I have, and I don't remember loving it. I was like, this is cool, but they don't got shit on In-N-Out.
Right.
My opinion.
That kind of goes into the second question I was going to ask. So I'll skip to the third question. I was going to say Whataburger, In-N-Out, but I think In-N-Out's a consensus.
Y'all say Whataburger, like...
You're saying it out of pride and ego.
Yeah. I'm not going to say don't watch my videos, but you might be in the wrong audience.
Yeah, we might got to scrap.
But, yeah.
But in your opinion, what's the best burger anywhere you've had?
Like, it's so... Okay, the best burger I've ever had was actually... It was so funny because I was on a family trip in Hawaii.
Okay.
And we were driving to the hotel straight from the airport. We were hungry as shit. It was this shack on the side of the road. That's how you know it's going to be good.
That is how you know.
That's how you know it's going to be good.
If the lights are barely on,
Yeah, literally.
the burger's going to be fire.
It was like a burger with like pineapple in it and some other sauce. And it was beautiful. But my parents for some reason they only got one or two. They got two, one for them and then one for my brothers and me to share. I got it on my hands first, so I ate it all.
Yep.
And I got in trouble for that. But
Who got hoed, Joaquin or Tay?
Both. I ate all of it. Bro, I'm a little selfish when it comes to food. I'm like,
I can't blame you, brother.
But so that is the best burger I've ever had. But I've had some really good burgers at like high-end restaurants.
Yep.
But I don't know. I have an interesting relationship with it where like they're good, but when I go to a high-end restaurant, I feel like I don't want a burger. I want to try something else.
You want to try something that they're known for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a burger, not that it's basic, but
that you could make a burger and it's still going to be, it's hard to screw up a cheeseburger is basically what
exactly.
you're saying.
So like, it's weird, and I'm not saying, cause some people are like, In-N-Out's the best thing on the planet. I love In-N-Out to death. I'll go there all the time, and it's one of my favorite burgers, and I will sometimes take it over a high-end burger just because, I don't know, the experience for me, I'm like, I can get it for that price and it's this good.
It's $10 and I go home happy, healthy, and I feel good.
Yeah. But I say the best high-end burger. Okay, so In-N-Out is actually. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but Shake Shack had a black truffle burger back in the day.
I know the one you're talking about.
That shit was so good, bro.
I may have not gotten that 6 days in a row.
That shit was so good. That shit.
You're not lying.
You know, ball.
You're not lying. That was good.
That's actually probably my favorite fast food burger. And then In-N-Out. Five Guys is good, but it's so expensive.
That's exactly how I feel about it. Those Cajun fries, God bless whoever came up with that recipe.
Really. But my favorite, like, high-end, there's a spot called Stone in Santa Monica.
Okay.
They have a really good burger. Yeah, I would say that. But what about you?
I don't remember the place. I was in New York, but they're like literally, they're known for their burgers. It's like it's a sit-down spot, but it's like all they make is like burgers and like prime dip or whatever, French dips. And it was there. It was like a thick patty, but I think here in Cali, it's hard to be In-N-Out, or For the Win Burger is really good, and Shake Shack definitely is awesome.
Yeah. There's also a lot of good burger spots here, like Heavy Handed.
Yes, they're amazing. Yeah. Another one. A lot of smash burgers. We're very blessed.
Very blessed. Like, I have so many friends not from LA who go to USC and they hate on our food. I'm like, how can you hate on our? They just gotta be biased.
Yeah, it's all bias, ego, and pride. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm talking to y'all niggas. Y'all know who I'm talking to. It's okay.
You gotta let it rip on the home news, though. Come on.
Like, I feel like every episode I be talking about food, and I mean, food is amazing.
Bro, food's like music, connects cultures.
It does. Yes.
Yep.
Like
dim sum, Mexican food, my favorite. I can eat that every day of the week.
Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. If you watch every video, you know what I'm gonna say.
Let's hear it.
Brothers, cousins, and I'm gonna put them on the Y'all Pastor burrito.
Yeah, I need to try this burrito.
Fact.
I feel like I'm gonna be there giving them some damn good business after you show me.
You probably will. It's cash only.
Perfect. Cash is king.
There you go. Hey. Hey, all right, we're gonna wrap up.
Yep.
Last question. At the end of the day, what impact do you want your narrative to carry?
I just want it to carry an impact of love. And like I said earlier, I want my narrative to carry an impact of not only love, but I want someone to know that whatever they're dealing with, it will get better. They're not the only person that's dealing with that. And whether that's making a feel-good song or a sad song that they can relate to, I've always despised people who have a power or a position of like an audience, and they use it for bad reasons. And I want to give people hope that, like, hey, you're going through something, you're not alone. God loves you. I love you. Come to my show. Talk to me. Whatever I could do to just help people and leave a message of, like, yeah, just love.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I don't say this lightly, but you genuinely have some of the best energy, and I feel like God, universe, whatever you want to call it, He treats those people well. So
I appreciate it, bro.
I'm praying you got a lot of good things in the future coming with the music, outside of music, just life in general.
I appreciate it, man.
You're going to have some music coming out soon. We're going to have some linked in the bio.
Yep.
And stay tuned.
Look out for the name SSAEL, SSAEL. And yeah, we're going to get rocking, popping, locking, and we're going to start dropping.
Yes,
so
right there.
we'll keep it going, baby. But shout out to Kai, too. What he's got going is a beautiful thing. And I know what you do this is like maybe not always easy for you. Maybe it is. But it's not, what I know is not easy is to get up, make 20 episodes, which is going to be the next one you do, and stay consistent when you haven't seen all the rewards that you want to see yet. So you keep going and keep inspiring people, and man, keep inspiring the way that your pops inspired me, baby.
Bro, I appreciate that for real. Like,
yes, sir.
Okay, you know what's funny, actually? Guess what episode's after this one? This was 19. The 20th is going to be my pops and my mom.
No way.
I swear to God, bro.
Damn, so something's topping me after this.
We're going to be in Pismo Beach for that one, so it'll be a nice.
Oh, I love that, man.
Nice vibe,
well, that's going to be beautiful, and proud of you, bro.
Nah, I appreciate you, bro.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Yes, sir.
And that is a wrap on episode 19. Finito.
Finito.